featuring Red Hat today. So it's our first session that we do together with Red Hat and IBM hardware too. It's kind of a more introduction session where we introduce the IBM software, IBM hardware, and Red Hat. And I would also like to inform you that there will be, for the partners that attend all the remaining virtual moment sessions. So there's one virtual moment in every quarter. So the partners that remain attend all the sessions will get a nice gift from Arrow to share with the team, some activity or something. If you attend all the IBM virtual moments. So the gift that we will depend, of course, of the COVID-19 situation. And we will announce the gift, what it will be in the next virtual moments. And then also, when you attend all the three, so the remaining virtual moments, you will receive the gift in the first quarter of 2022. So then I would like I'm going to present myself. So I'm Laurens Margerin. I'm the product specialist for IBM software at Arrow. Then we have Valerie Impe, who is the business developer for Red Hat, and we have Elsie Roekhout, who is a business developer for IBM hardware. I think, Valerie, will you start with the Red Hat part, or we'll start with, or shall I?
No, I can start, Laurens.
All right, then you can share your screen, and
yes.
I'll give you the words.
Hello, everyone, but I see a lot of no names, so I'm supposing that my story is known by a lot of people here, so it will be really quick then. I will try to share. Do you see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
So I will give a quick view on Red Hat, especially based on partnerships and on subscription model. So not really in depth, but what are the differences? What are the different partnerships? What is subscription instead of a license? And then the events we will have in Q3. So yeah, every Red Hat is open source software. So we are providing services and of innovative technologies. And you have 3 levels of partnerships in Red Hat. So you have the Premier level, Advanced, and Ready level. So Premier is the highest level. There you need a lot of accreditations and certifications and a lot of investment also. The advanced level is the second level, and then you have the lowest level, is the ready level. So if you are interested in partnering with Red Hat, you are going to partner.redhat.com, and then you can fill in the form to apply for partnership. Afterwards, we are requesting then the accreditations and certifications on different levels, and also business plans, depending the level you will reach for the partnership. You have also the Red Hat CCSP, so Certified Cloud and Service Provider. It's the monthly. It's going through ArrowSphere, and it's especially on a monthly based rewards. It's not good. Sorry. Okay. When you are a partner of Red Hat, you can enter the partner portal, and there you have the different offerings on. You have the offerings of NFR's Market Development Fund as of solution provider and advanced and premier. Also, DLRX and ORPs are only for advanced and premier partners, but you have access to labs. Then you have also access to all the open trainings. The open trainings are the accreditation trainings. So the different path you can access through the open training portal. So you can have the accreditations you need. Also, there you can find the demo system. I want to give you also the information that at Arrow we have our own demo system, who is handled by Konstantinos. So if it's necessary, if you want to show a demo or request demo and NFRs, we have them at Arrow, and you can, as a business partner of Arrow, you can use it without any problem. And if needed, Konstantinos can be there to help you also. Yeah, you have all sorts of marketing. So the marketing is the content hub, and then also support you can find it on the partner portal. So like I said, Ready, Advanced, Premier. Depending on the partner levels, you have also different discounts. So a Ready partner is 12% discount, Advanced 15%, and Premier 18%. So you see the discounts are not the same, because also an advanced partner is more accreditations, have certification, Premier also, so the investment is bigger. That's a view of you have, for an advanced partner you need two accreditations, but two separate guys or ladies who will have an accreditation. You have also one certification needed, and then that's an RHCE and a business plan. It's recommended, but it's necessary for solution provider. You need a business plan. That's that's a view of the partner portal. So there you can find everything. So the dashboards, there you can find the ORP and the NFRs and learn. It's the training, it's the open training market. There you find all the tools available for marketing, and also the market development funds. So if you are granted to have MDFs, you have to go to market and then accept them. And there you find also all the Ansira SKUs. There, I will send the presentation towards Lawrence, so I think Lawrence will share also the presentation with you. But if you have some problems with the partner portal or with your partnership, you have to contact EMEA partner team. And if there are customer portal issues, it's a customer service. So Red Hat open source. What is open source? Because a lot of time when I'm speaking to people, open source, the first thing I hear is, yes, but that's free software. They can download it. We can't sell it. Yes, it's true. Open source software is community software. But the Red Hat software is the enterprise version. So they are going through the participation and integration of all the community project to stabilize the software. So you see here, it's starting with 1 million+ projects. And there, everyone is working on it, and it can be students, it can be big R&D departments, it can be everyone who is helping or who is starting. So it's dealing with its projects, And afterwards, Red Hat is going to get the best of the community input and put it in an enterprise version. And so the most common is Fedora, is our Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Fedora is the community name for Red Hat Enterprise Linux, but you see there are a lot of communities, and everyone is dealing with it. So you get the expertise of a lot of people and the best in class. Then the life cycle of a subscription is up to 10 years. So you can patch, upgrade, updates. You have also technical support 24/7, but depending on the standard of premium level, it's 24/7, but it's business days, and it's the response time is different. Our upcoming events for Q3, it will be most of the time September, because July and August, I hope you enjoy a well-deserved holiday. So there will be an Ansible sales training. It will be September or October. I'm not sure about the date, but I hope September. We have our hybrid cloud infrastructure workshop, who is very interesting, and then we also have a CCSP partner day. And that's all for me, Lawrence.
All right. Thank you, Valerie. So yeah, indeed, as Valerie said, I will also share the presentations with all of you at the end of the session, of course. Then I will start with IBM software. Let's see. So I'll quickly go over the partnerships for IBM software. So you have the pure reselling, that's really the resell of IBM software to your end customer. There you have the reseller partnership that all of you already know, where you need certifications that are required to receive the special bits, the incentives, and to achieve the competencies, and so on. Then you have the cloud marketplace reseller. That's a partnership where that you need to sign with IBM to be able to start using ArrowSphere and start buying the IBM products via ArrowSphere. The offerings that we currently have available are Master 60, SPSS Statistics, Cognos Analytics on Cloud, and IBM Cloud. What is useful about ArrowSphere is that the standard discounts are a lot higher than via Passport Advantage, than via the reseller way, and it's also a lot faster. So the quoting, the ordering, and the provisioning is within 24 hours, while via the reseller way it usually takes a bit longer. And then you have the implementation part, where you implement IBM products or services into your branded solution. Which is called the Embedded Solution Agreement, is one of the two options. So the Embedded Solution Agreement is really that you integrate one of IBM products into your branded solution, and you sell the solution to your customer. So he doesn't know that there is any IBM involved in it. It's important to know that the solution needs to be repeatable. So it's one solution that you can use for 10 to 20 different customers, the same. And then you have the primary support provider is also a solution that you create to provide the support, as the name says. But this partnership is currently not available anymore to start a new partnership for this one, because IBM is working on a new structure. And this will change and then become available again in the future. Then you have the different partnership levels. So you have the silver level, gold level, and the platinum level. Silver level, you can become. Everyone is a silver level here, at least due to having an ESA contract, or if you have signed a business partner agreement, then you become silver level. Then to achieve the gold level, you need at least one competency and a sales success of, in Belgium, 250,000 euros, and in Luxembourg, 100,000 euros. To achieve a competency, you need there's two levels in the competency. You have the specialist level and the expert level. The specialist level, you need 2 technical certification and 1 sales certification, or 1 solution and a revenue of 100,000 euros. And then you have the expert level, where you need 4 technical and 2 sales certifications, or 2 solutions and the revenue of 500,000 euros. Then you have the platinum level. There you need 2 competencies, of which 1 needs to be at least expert. And then you need also a sales success of at least 3 million euros in Belgium and 1 million in Luxembourg. Then we continue with the benefits, of course, that come with the partner world levels. So you have the core benefits, which is the education that you can follow on IBM training, which you can also purchase via Arrow. And then you get access to the Global Solutions Directory, where there are all the solutions that are created, and you can also store your own solution, which will be visible to the customers and so on. You also get access to My Digital Marketing. There you can find a lot of marketing information from IBM, which is made available for you. Then you also get access to Seismic, which is the kind of Google from IBM, where you can find a lot of information. You can find sales enablement, sales kits, technical or sales presentations for certain products, and so on. And then, of course, the partner support desk, if you have any problems, or you can also contact us, of course. And then there's an enhanced level benefits. So you get cloud credits depending on the level that you are. You get lead passing from IBM. If they have a lead, they can pass it on to you if you have all the knowledge that you need. And then from when you're gold or platinum, you also get the partnership executive program. That's an IBM executive mentor who will support you with your business strategy and implementation plans. And then you have also, for the platinum level, you also get the technical expert consult, who will consult you for a certain, if you want to create a solution or etc. Then you also have the partner packages. So there's 4 packages. You have the entry package, the advanced, the premier, and the enterprise package, which very important to know is that the entry package is for free until the end of the year. So this gives you access to the plus 16,000 IBM software offerings, so that you can use them, you can try them out, you can get to know how the product works, and so on. So this one is for free, and you can request it via Partner Worlds. And then you have the advanced, Premier, and Enterprise, where you get IBM Cloud credits. If you purchase it, you get, of course, access to the software offerings. You get certification test vouchers, you get education reimbursement, and so on. Then you have the software incentive stack. So the different incentives that you can earn as an IBM business partner. So you have the sales incentive. This is if you really do pre-sales activities, some sales presentation to the customer, or proof of concept, and so on. So if we really influence the decision of the customer to choose IBM. Then you have the engagement incentive, which is the post-sales value-add activities, like, for example, services that you do, the implementation of the software, and so on. Then you have the focus offerings. So IBM has a list of focus products that they want to focus. And if you sell one of these products, you get also an incentive. And the Growth Client Accelerator is also an incentive that you get if you have a new customer, for example, that's never purchased any IBM, or if it's a customer that didn't buy a lot of IBM products so far. So a customer with a BP-led customer segment, then you also get the incentive. The focus offering and Growth Client Accelerator incentives are only available if you request the sales incentive or the engagement incentive, or both of them. So it cannot be earned on its own. And then you also have the committed term accelerator incentive, which is for the net new subscription licenses or the upgrades to subscription licenses, where you get it for the first 24 months. Then let's talk about the sales play that is ongoing with IBM. So you have the IBM Spectrum sales play. If you have, for example, a customer that wants to buy a subscription license for IBM Spectrum Protect suite, you can get up to 80% discount via the sales play. You also have the Spectrum Storage Competitive Replacement play. This means if the customer is converting from a competitor to IBM, or if the customer has less than 10 terabyte storage software, the customer can get special bits from IBM for this. Then you have for the IBM Spectrum Protect Loyalty SNS pricing play. This is if the customer is doing a full renewal of their Spectrum Protect family licenses. If you have a single year offer and the last paid price of the customer is less than 30% of the discount of the list price, then he can get up to 30% discounts. So this means if the customer last year paid his renewal at list price, then he can get for this renewal, he can get a quote with 30% discount for this renewal. And then you have for the multi-year offer, it's the same thing with 40% discounts. If the customer has last paid price of more than 40% discount already, then he can get up to 20% discount additionally if it's less than 100,000 euros. And if it's more than 100,000 euros, he gets 10% discount and an uplift of 0% for the prepaid years. And then the last one is the IBM Spectrum Protect Fresh Start. This is for customers that had Spectrum Protect in the past, but didn't renew it anymore for more than 12 months. And then if they want to reinstate, restart with their licenses, they can get up to 88% discount for the reinstatements. And then we have the upcoming events in the third quarter. So of course, there's the IBM Virtual Moments that we will hold in September, beginning of September. And then also, as we had our session, our IBM Cloud session in May, we would like to continue on that, and we will host IBM Cloud Satellites and IBM Cloud for Financial Services webinars or sessions in probably in September 2 or in October or November. If you couldn't attend the IBM Cloud session in May and you're still interested to get to know more information about it, you can always contact me, and then I can provide you the recording, or we can set up a session with IBM together to give you more information so that you're all up to date for the sessions about the Cloud Satellite or the Cloud for Financial Services. So that's all. Thanks for listening. And then I would like to share. Then I would like to give the word to Elsie.
Lorenz, I think, Veerle, do you have a question? I see your hand.
Yes.
Yes, I have a question. Just to be reassured, I count on Arrow also to point us to some. Well, not to point us, but to give us information of some sales plays. What do I mean? Of course, it's my job to identify them.
Yes.
But if an account manager places an order that would correspond to one of the sales plays, I'm hoping, I'm sure that you do that.
Yeah.
You will apply, or at least tell our account managers which action they eventually have to take, because sometimes you need to take action to get something. But you do that, huh? Okay.
Yeah, of course. If we see an opportunity that is eligible for one of the sales plays, then we will always inform our partner, and we will let you know that the sales play is eligible for this renewal or deal or something.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, do you see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. Yes, so my name is Elsie Roekhout. Yeah, Lawrence already introduced. So the objective of the IBM systems part is, first of all, give you an update on some incentives, Q2 2021, specifically Brocade and Know Your IBM. Then the Q3 storage announcements, and then for the ones interested, how to become a system reseller. So first of all, Brocade has launched an incentive program together with IBM for all partners that are reselling a flash system together with Sun switches. Let's say that the main objective of this incentive is to promote the latest Gen 7 technology and also to make sure that you are talking also with your more and more customers are moving towards NVMe-based flash systems, which are very performant. And it's also important, of course, to move along your the storage networking so that the storage networking does not become a bottleneck. The incentive here for this part, so what you will earn, so you will earn a certain amount if you, depending on the type of switch that you are selling with your flash system. In fact, the prerequisite to be able to request this incentive is you have to complete 3 web-based training modules. So in fact, one person at the partner needs to do those trainings. Now it's not that much. It's you can see it's 15 minutes, 25, and another 25. Take the test, and then you can apply for the incentive. So the incentive is paid by Brocade itself. So you have to register at Brocade and then send the PO, and then you can get the incentive. So the program has been launched started in May already until September 30th. Now, I cross-checked the POs that we received, and for the ones that are where there is where this incentive is applicable, I already informed the the respective sellers. But so be aware, and also maybe discuss with your customers where possible to add certain switches. Okay, this is the Brocade incentive. Yes, this second point I wanted to highlight. So there is more education that can be done. So the Sun Superseller, this one, is the one that is a prerequisite to be part of the incentive program. But the other 2 are also additional education that you can follow. And you see also the gifts that you can get if you follow the education. Secondly, Know Your IBM 2021. I think it's important maybe to highlight the program, because I am not convinced that a lot of our partners are actively using this program. But because there are some changes with what the sales incentives are concerned, I wanted to add this to this session. I don't know if you are all aware of what is the Know Your IBM program. It's in fact a reward program for the learning and also for a sales part. In fact, if you are a technical sales, and you do certain education, you reach badges, and you subscribe to the program, you can earn points, which it's some sort of a loyalty program. You can get some gifts from a catalog. On the other hand, there is also the sell part. So if you are selling certain products, you can also earn incentives. Now, of course, I will. How do you? So, what needs to be done to be part of this program? First of all, is that as a partner, it's important that the management of the partner activate the Know Your IBM agreement, and they sign or they agree with this program. You need to have an active BPA, business partner agreement, which is for most IBM systems resellers is the case. And you have to be part of the company, and you are sales or a technical sales role. Now, so why am I repeating this? Because of this incentive. In Q4 last year, these incentives often were addressed separately from this program. And for instance, with Amazon vouchers or something, maybe you remember this type of incentives. So now this is part of this program. So I think it's important that as a partner, you are aware of this and that you make sure you have the necessary contract signed and you can follow up. So, for instance, you see here. So for the entry level, you have a $250 incentive possibility. Also for the storage software per 10K storage software, and then the amounts go up if you sell high-end products. Also for customer references, there is an amount. And also case studies. Also now in this period from 9 February to the 30th, there is even a double earnings. So it's important as a partner that you have access to this, that you request your, I would say, your MasterCard, and that normally the invoices that there's the sales that are done are uploaded into the Know Your IBM portal, and by IBM in fact, and then you will be able to claim your incentive, and those incentives are then added to this card. So that's what I wanted to add. And then this is then you have the learn part. So the sales and technical sales, they can earn some badges and also earn points to get those badges. For instance, partners can earn $62 for eligible certifications. So you should check out the website, what education is available. Now, what is really important is that as a seller, it's important that you first go to your management to see if your management is accepting this kind of way of working. And then for the sales part, I think it's important to make sure that you get that the partner is getting his rewards. And this is a slide that shows the rewards catalog for the learning part. Are there any questions around this? Were you aware already, some of you, that also the sales incentives part, like this one, is now also part of the 2021? Know Your IBM? Okay.
It's a year. I wasn't aware of everything. Yeah, some do ring a bell, some others are new for me. But that's probably because I'm not always checking Know Your IBM.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so I will be sending the links and also the support team. Then this was what the incentives is concerned. Now, just for your information, so those are all promotions which are quarter based and which are adders to the value sellers. This is something that Arrow is applying anyway, but those are really specific incentives for sellers or the partners separately. Then I wanted to inform you about the Q3 storage announcements. So on July 20th, IBM is planning the announcement of the storage as a service offering. Storage as a service offering, as well as some other innovations, such as the IBM Flash system safeguarded copy, IBM Expert Care improvements, IBM Spectrum Fusion update. So there will be a briefing call on July the 13th. So I would like to ask you all to register so that you can get updated on the new announcements. And then last but not least is how to become a reseller. Of course, for most of you, or almost most of you, you are already a system reseller, so this is not really applicable. But I would like to highlight for the ones that might be interested, the software resellers that might be interested in becoming a systems reseller. So first of all, as you are already a partner of IBM, you have already your company profile, so that's a good start. So the only thing that you have to do in the first phase is to request a business partner agreement for the products that you want to resell. So in this case, it would be power or storage. And then, in fact, as an IBM systems reseller, to resell power or storage, in fact, you do not need certifications. However, IBM is rewarding business partners that build competencies, and that is for sure. But let's say you could go without certification. This is probably something you will also know from the software part. So if you are a reseller, you can purchase, or you can request a quote on a value seller base. This is a fixed discount, and the BP is defining his margin. There is also the SBO pricing. This is as of a list price of 200K. The IBM is defining the end user pricing, and the margins also of the BP is defined by IBM. So first of all, you need to start with the deal registration. Deal registration is a prerequisite to request an SBO and to get additional promotions on the value seller pricing. So the deal registration, if you are the first one, if you are working on a new project, you have to register the deal, and then you will get it approved. For government accounts, all business partners get automatically the deal registration approved. This is legally. But so it's important to create a deal registration in order to get the better prices and the promotions. Now, those are the front margins. Now, if you build competencies, you can get access to additional backend margins. So you have two levels. You have the specialist level and the expert. As a specialist, for instance, you can get an additional margins on a sale, the competency value incentive. You can get an additional margin on the growth versus the same quarter or the same quarter last year. And you also have access to a business development fund, co-marketing budget. So the specialist minimum co-marketing budget that you can get is 10K. And also an enablement budget for education, which is also 10K. So those are the incentives if you build competencies within IBM systems. And just to give you an idea of how many people need to be, how many sales and technical sales badges you need. So as a specialist, for instance, you need 3 sales badges and 3 technical badges. If you want to be an expert, it's always double. And you need to have minimum 2 resources. So with 2 resources, you could do you can do 3 sales and 3 technical sales badges to become specialists. Then the additional prerequisite is that you have a minimum sales of 250,000 euro as a specialist, and for an expert it's 1 million. So I also added here the IBM certification program with the certifications that you can do to become a specialist or expert. Here I added some additional links to the certification program, a link to Seismic, which is the site where you can find all client presentations, information, announcement information, education, links to badges. And another very important link is the BP storage zone. So I would really advise you, I think there are the 2 most important links that you should have is the Seismic link and also the BP storage zone. There you see information on the promos, on the incentives, events, webinars that are being done. And then there is also the storage digital platform where you can find information on the flash systems with also examples of configurations and end user prices, which can be interesting and to give you an idea of certain prices. Yeah, that was it for my part.
All right, thank you, Elsie. Are there any questions? I take silence as a no. All right, then I would like to thank everyone for your attention. And remember to attend all the next virtual moment sessions to get the nice gift that we will give to you if you attend them all. I will also share all the presentations and the recording with all the partners that attended. And yeah, then we're a bit earlier than expected. So I give you 10 minutes more time of your day. Thank you all for coming, and have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.